भुवस्वं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भुवस्वं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि ॐ भुवस्वं.
I honestly I'm like such a diehard Indian. Like, I love everything. I think there's just so much to be inspired by. My art is very Indian inspired. It's just Indian art immersed into streetwear culture.
Bakwas basically means bullshit in Hindi or Punjabi. It's just something where it's like people who know what it means, they just look at it and they laugh.
I will do anything to get a reaction out of people, but I don't know if I'm rebellious. I feel like I'm a normal kid, but for a lot of people, they look at me and they're like, oh my god, you're such a badass. And I'm just like, I'm literally a 5'1" Indian girl, just like trying to like make her dreams come true. I'm currently visiting LA for work, and I wanted to reconnect with other Indians like myself who are embracing their roots in different and unique ways.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello, welcome.
So I have an LA ritual. I have to see my friends Arjun and Knuckle over at their restaurant, Badmash. So these guys are doing something really amazing. They're trying to redefine what Indian restaurants really look like here in North America. And like myself, they're also Canadian and Punjabi. Tell us what you're gonna cook today for us.
The fried butter chicken sandwich.
All right.
First things first,
Yeah.
we gotta get the dredging right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna mix this all together. You wanna mix the figure eight.
Figure eight.
Figure eight. Infinity, bro. This shit is forever.
It is.
So now that our dredging is perfect, enter the chicken. All right,
Drop that shit, man. Let's go. It's
I'm gonna do this.
Refinery29.
and here's the magic. A little shake into the egg. Little flip. And the next step is to drop that shit in the fryer.
Okay, so who thought of the name Badmash and why, and what was the story behind that?
I'll take claim for that.
Almighty.
I'll take claim for that.
And then tell us what Badmash means.
So Badmash means naughty rascal, the kid who's running around flipping tables and looking up skirts. Basically, we are Badmashes, and we're taking Indian food and we're being Badmashes with Indian food.
I mean, we also wanted to like to make Indian culture approachable to America. We felt like it was being represented incorrectly. Like, I mean, being Indian and like say if I'm Indian and I have a girlfriend.
You are Indian.
I don't want to take him to Taj Mahal Roti Hut. I don't want to take him to halal cut meats, but in the back there's a grocery store.
I started to realize that, you know, the French chef or the Italian chef or, you know, the American kitchen was always so respected.
Yeah.
But then Indian food and Indian restaurants are just like,
Yeah.
you know, $9.99, all you can eat buffet. And so
You don't have garlic naan?
Yeah, you know. So that was something that we wanted to change. We are the safe place for all of the Badmashes.
Yeah.
It's the people who aren't the doctors, the lawyers, the engineers. Case in point.
You're not any of those. Babbu, you're none of those.
But you're totally
Don't look
right.
at my mother, please.
Yeah.
She refuses to believe.
Auntie G,
Heck yeah.
we got her. This chicken looks mad crispy right now. Although this has a lot of flavor, we're gonna dunk these fried chicken thighs in butter chicken sauce.
Okay, tell us why.
Why?
Why not? Just get it right in there.
Dunk that. Throw this bad boy right on top. We're not allowed to say good. We're not allowed to say good.
That was really good, guys. Babbu approves. It was so inspirational to have a conversation and the space with Arjun and Knuckle about their point of view. They also fed me butter chicken, so that was nice. But let's head over to Hati Chai now to meet my friend Stella and talk jewelry. Stella has taken the love of her culture as a creative fuel for her jewelry line, and I just wanted to hear more about it. why she feels so passionate about jewelry, and how it connects to her roots.
Jewelry in our culture is such a big, crucial part of just all of our traditions and our form of self-expression.
Yeah.
But for me, jewelry's been an extension of myself. It's a form of expression in terms of identity. So by that I mean, you know, we get passed down a lot of pieces, and they come with stories. So I've acquired a lot of pieces from my grandmother or just my aunties.
Yeah, I feel like my mom has like hinting at me that I'm growing as a woman by just giving me like little pieces of gold.
Oh, cute.
Because she thinks I can be now responsible for them.
Oh my God, I love
so
it.
far I've made it to 2 rings.
Yes. This is our pearl signet ring. But when my dad, he married my mom, he was given a pearl signet ring. He actually lost his ring, and so I redesigned him his ring. And then after that, I created a variation, which is what we're selling now.
I love it.
And then lastly, this is our Anna coin. While I was designing like the piece, I really wanted a unique coin. My grandmother was alive, but she ended up passing, so it was like even more of an intimate experience for me.
And so tell me more about the coin. Is this an actual coin?
Yeah, it's like the real coin that was in India in 1935, and it was also called the Anna coin, and we call it the Anna coin pendant. But my grandmother's name was Anawara, and we called her Anna for short.
I try to do this a lot with my work, where it's like I try to enforce my culture into the Western space because we need to like have that. And I know that people appreciate our culture, but it just needs to be done the right way.
My day's been great. With my friends, sharing stories on food, tradition, and jewelry, I'm ready to experience something new about my culture. So I'm headed over to Rasa Veda Healing to meet with Sheila, an Ayurvedic practitioner, to learn about traditional Ayurvedic medicine.
So thank you for having me in your space.
You're so
I'm
welcome.
super excited about it. I feel already relaxed.
What I've cultivated here is the practice of my Ayurvedic practice. It's a 5,000-year-old practice from India. The technology and the treatments and the herbs, they haven't changed. And it's a practice that brings someone back into their balance.
Okay, and would you say it's more mental or like to do with more emotional well-being, or more so with like, I don't know, stomach, or like
Sure,
more of a physical?
All of the above. So Ayurvedic medicine, I should say, it is the combination of mind, body, spirit.
Okay. So I just wanted to get to know a little bit what we're gonna do today before we get started.
So it's a pizichal, which is the drenching of the body with the medicated herbal oil.
Okay.
And then there's marma abhyangam. So if you've ever had acupuncture medicine, and then you experience shirodhara. So the shirodhara is a copper vessel or any type of vessel that has a hole, and it drops oil on the forehead, and there are different patterns that happen. And there'll be a lot of oil on you, girl. There'll be like oil on your hair, oil on your body. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm like drenched in oil.
Let's go.
In any given time, about 5
Indian
liters
girl
of oil.
knows oil.
You know what I'm saying?
Om Bhuvaswam Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasime Yo Nam Prachodyatam Bhuvaswam Bhargo Devasime Yo Na Prachodayam Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasime Yo Na Prachodyatam Bhuvaswam Om Bhuvaswam Om Hum Hum.
Thank you, my dear.
That was an experience for sure.
So I hope to see you again.
Yeah,
here when you
I
visit
definitely
LA.
want to continue, I guess, even like this practice and just kind of getting to know
I'm so happy you came and visited Rasa Veda Healing.
Yeah.
And I'm wishing you such a beautiful journey in your life and in your art and who you are coming to that. So thank you. Thank you for sharing space here.
Of course.
Yay.
I am so fortunate to be surrounded by amazing, talented, creative individuals, and I feel so blessed to share the love of my culture and traditions with my friends. To see others owning their culture and really celebrating it in so many different ways makes me want to continue to push the boundaries, change stereotypes, and teach others about a culture that I find so much beauty in.
Thank you so much for watching, and for more videos, you're going to click up here, and to subscribe, you're going to go down below.